Praise be to God. It's good to be with you here this morning again, and I'm going to continue my teaching, and hopefully it'll be the last which I'll be teaching on the first book of Kings, chapter 18, about Elijah and the sacrifice he made. I'm reading verse 41 from 1 Kings 18. And Elijah said unto Ahab, Get thee up, eat and drink, for there is a sound of abundance of rain. Now this is a powerful statement because the sound of abundance of rain is the rima, or the result of the sacrifice that was just made. I want you to understand, many of us here are very happy receiving this kind of a revelation or a rima, and we are comfortable with it. But the problem with the sound of the abundance of rain is that it's only a sound, and it is a sound in the spiritual, not in the natural. So now there's another step we need to follow to receive the sound of the abundance of rain and then to start living in it. So if you will just follow with me in the following verses. Verse 42. So Ahab went up to eat and to drink, and Elijah went up to the top of Mount Carmel. Now, the man of God, after he got the revelation of the sound of abundance of rain, he knows there's another step. So he goes up to the top of Mount Carmel. What does Carmel mean? Carmel means fresh or a vineyard. And it basically means Elijah was going to go up to Mount Carmel to get fresh revelation of fresh wine. And I want you to understand that is the work that you and I have. We've got the Rhema word. Our sacrifice has been accepted. Our repentance has been accepted. We now need to get the Rhema word, which is the fresh word, not just what we already had yesterday. We need to get the fresh manna from the Lord. All right? And he says, and he cast himself down upon the earth and put his face between his knees. Now please note, Elijah is on top of the mountain. He's getting into prayer. There's a beautiful view. And the only reason I can think of him putting his head between his knees is so that he will not be distracted. Many of us in our prayer life, once we get a revelation of something powerful, we tend to be distracted and not follow through in prayer. So he now gives an instruction to his servant. And he says, don't disturb me. Keep going and looking 7 times till you see if there's any cloud. And once you see that there's a cloud, there's something else you need to do. And this is very interesting. So let me go on and read this and show you. And he said to his servant, Go up now and look towards the sea. And he went up and looked and said, There is nothing. And he said, Go again 7 times. Now, and it came to pass the 7th time, he said, Behold, there ariseth a little cloud out of the sea, like a man's hand. And he said, now watch this. This is very, very interesting. He says, Go up and say unto Ahab, Prepare thy chariot and get thee down, that the rain stop thee not. And I want you to understand, that's the word I have for you today. Don't let the blessings and the victory of God stop you. You've got the revelation. You've got the answers you've been seeking for. Go up to Mount Carmel, get fresh revelation of what needs to be done. And don't just live in the sound of the abundance of rain. Walk in the rain, receive the rain, and see the hand of God working mightily in your life. So God bless you. God be with you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. That the name of Jesus be glorified. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless you. Amen, amen, and amen.